Tuesday, so that means we're asking the expert, and today's topic is all about love.
Here today with us is Emily Fry, a matchmaker from the dating site It's Just Lunch. Emily, my gosh, we have a lot of questions for you.
Bring it. I'm ready.
I know you are. I know you've done it before. Let's start with Michael. How do you trust anyone in the age of the internet?
It can be a little difficult. Obviously, if someone's asking you for money or personal information, don't give any of that. They're not being serious, or they don't have honest intentions. But you know, I would look for the things they do in the small ways. It tells you when you can really trust somebody. If he says he's going to email you on Wednesday, for instance, you should get an email on Wednesday. If he says he's going to call you on Tuesday, you should get that phone call on Tuesday. Just make sure that he's showing up in the small ways first.
Okay.
I like that.
All right. Doy wants to know, and I think a lot of men kind of like this question here, what do women really expect on a first date? Is dinner and the movie enough?
Dinner is enough. I wouldn't suggest a movie for a first date. I want my couples to go someplace where they can really talk and get to know each other. But yes, you do have to buy her dinner. That's just the way it goes. Sorry, guys.
Yeah,
it's just the way
you
it
ask, you have to pay for dinner,
yes.
Right? Peter says, now this is a good one too. How can you tell someone close to you that you think he or she is dating in a dating relationship that is a mistake?
Ooh.
Now that one you have to be really careful with. In a lot of these situations, you know, people can tend to shoot the messenger, and you don't want that, because this is something that could be a forever friendship that needs to just weather what might be a temporary relationship. I do think if you're in a relationship and all your friends don't seem to like that person, you would want to pay attention to that. But as a friend, if you go to your friend and say, are you happy? Are you being treated well? I'm maybe a little bit concerned about X, Y, and Z. If that person says to you, I'm happy, I'm in a good spot, then you have to respect their wishes and just trust that your friend will find his or her way.
All right. Good answer
sometimes
there.
it's, you know, Mr. Right Now that you're with as well, and it's just because of your situation.
Exactly.
Right?
You just have to handle it very delicately.
Okay. All right. Good tip there. Chris says, what's the best way to meet someone besides bars and online?
Listen, it can happen anywhere. What I always tell my clients at It's Just Lunch is, don't expect it to happen like it does in the movies, okay? You've got to make sure that you are looking your best, especially if you are out there trying to find somebody. Have yourself put together. Don't go to the grocery store looking like a mess. Pull yourself together. Always put your best foot forward, like you're going on a job interview. But you can meet people anywhere. Obviously, I'm a matchmaker with It's Just Lunch for 8 years, so I'm a little biased for the matchmaking, but you can meet people anywhere, really. Just make sure that you're putting the right message out there, and the universe will respond accordingly.
And a multi-pronged approach is probably best, too, even if you are part of a dating site, right?
I tell my clients, give yourself more opportunities rather than fewer.
Okay.
That makes sense.
That's good advice.
Lisa says, okay, I'm 37, a bigger girl, and feel I'm just average looking. There are some men who do ask me out, but they aren't the ones I'm attracted to. I might have too high standards, but feel I really don't want to settle.
Well, Lisa, the first thing Lisa needs to do is get herself to the point where she feels that she looks better than average, okay? It's okay to be a big, curvy woman. That's totally fine. Go get a white pantsuit that hugs your curves and look amazing in it and rock it. But she's got to get her confidence level up. Go get her hair done. Go get her makeup done. However you look in your physical body, when you feel good on the inside, you look good on the outside, and people respond to that. You don't have to be a size 0 for that. So she needs to get her confidence up and know that she can go rock an outfit and look amazing.
Okay, what about the second part of that question, though, and more of a general question, not necessarily for her, but, I mean, can you have standards that are just too high?
You can, but you know, a lot of people have what their deal breakers are. I call it checking 9 out of 10 boxes. Everybody's got their list of 10 things they want their future match or their future date or their future partner to have.
Right.
That 10th box that's unchecked is a deal breaker for some people, and it's not for others. That 10th box might be, hey, I know you wanted a guy that's 6 feet. This guy's 5'10", but he's this, this, and this. What do you think? And the woman might say, you know what? He sounds like a great guy. I'm going to do it. That 10th box might be, whatever, you know, she's already got 3 kids and he doesn't really want to meet a woman with kids, and that is a deal breaker. So you can have standards, just be open to the possibilities, because you just never know.
Okay. Ramon says, if a girl wants to pay for the movies or dinner, should I let her? Should we just skip over that question? I mean, come on, Ramon.
Ramon, you have to pay.
Gonna offer,
sorry.
just don't do
and here's the other part of that too that I want to address. Women don't offer. Don't offer. If it's 1 or 2 months down the road and you want to take him to dinner or you want to cook him dinner, that's totally fine.
But initially, he asks you out.
Initially, the guy needs to pay. Chivalry is not dead, and it will never die. The guy has to pay. It's just how it is.
And she always
Sorry,
offers,
guys.
and we all know that she doesn't mean it, but whatever. All right, hey, thank you so much for stopping by. Where can folks find you?
It's justlunchchicago.com. We're here in Chicago.
Thanks, Emily. Good to see you.
Thank you.
All right. Should you go for brand names or generic store brands?
Fox News correspondent Rick Folboom has an eye-opening new investigation to